the most tremendous new musical experience you can have.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Logan, and I'm here finally coming back to bring y'all a video. I know this is going to be a video a little unlike any other ones. It's kind of like one of my weekly podcasts, but not really, because I'm not going to have a topic. I'm not going to talk about what's coming out. I'm just really going to do a couple of reviews, really just two main reviews. This is just me catching up on what I missed over the past 2 weeks. So as y'all know, I did take off the past 2 weeks. Actually, I think 3 weeks, but just to clear the air, I think I missed Boogie's review. It was bad album. I'm not going to go in depth about that. Just disappointing. I enjoyed his last album, Hoodie Season. Did not like Artist 2.0. Let's see. Suicide Boys put out a project. Didn't care for that much either. I'm actually a pretty big, I'm not going to say big fan, but I enjoy their music. I enjoy previous stuff they put out, but what was it? Stop Staring at Shadows, I believe. They kind of tried to change up their style a little bit. Still had their old style. Just didn't work out that well for me. Solid 6 out of 10 range, somewhere around there. Boogie, his was probably closer to 4 or 5 range, something like that. Maybe even 3. I don't know. Let's see. Fetty Wap put out Trap and B, and that was bad. It was short and it was really bad. Probably closer to that 3-4 range out of 10. Let's see. I believe that's all that came out the first week that I missed. So the reason that I didn't put out anything up then was that the music dropped on Friday. By Sunday I had to pack, and by Monday I left for Houston. I went to the American Athletic Conference Swim and Dive Tournament as an athletic trainer. As an athletic training student, we ended up winning, as you can tell by champions. Just gonna rub that in a little bit, but yeah, I was gone that whole week. I was gone from Monday through Sunday, so I missed the music. I listened to it, but I didn't really feel like putting out a video for the music that came out that week either. The music that came out that week, obviously, being The Allegory by Royce da 5'9", and then Broken Heart by Holvey. That's a 116 artist, the newest 116 artist to come out. Those are the two that I will be specifically talking about. And other than that, all that really came out last week was Lil Baby, and let's be real, you know how I feel about Lil Baby. Did I feel any differently about this project? No. It was bad, okay? Yeah. Done with that review. Anyways, yeah, so I got back from that conference, and it was my birth week. This past Friday, a week ago, as of tomorrow. So most of you will probably be seeing this video on Friday, a week ago. And also on top of that, I had to catch up on my work from school because I missed an entire week being in Houston. So, yeah, I kind of got behind on that. But regardless, back now. Planning on putting out videos for music that comes out this week, although I don't think too much stuff is coming out this week that's really going to require me to review it. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't heard anything amazing that might be coming out. We'll see when Uzi's going to drop. I think it'll be a few more weeks. But still looking like it's going to be in March. Weekend's coming up on the 20th, so that's 2 weeks away, But other than that, yeah, we're chilling right here, right now. Let me go ahead and break down this Royce da 5'9" project for you, though. It'll be a quick review. So overall, this project, I didn't love it the first time I heard it. I liked it. I love Royce da 5'9". I think that Book of Ryan is his best album. I think every single album that he's put out has honestly gotten better from his first to now. I'm not saying his first was bad. Every single album has been good, but he's been getting better throughout the 2010s. And that was fully encapsulated in the Book of Ryan. So I went into this one extremely hyped. Then I saw it was 22 tracks long, but only an hour and 8 minutes because there were 7 skits on it. And it opens up with a skit / spoken word song. Not too much going on there. One cool thing about this project, though, he did do pretty much all of the production on it, and I thought he did a good job for his first effort producing like this. I like the beat on the second song, Dope Man. I like how it used the dope man, the old NWA thing. I thought that was really cool. But again, that song didn't really do much for me, and neither did I Don't Age. But finally, he comes around with Pendulum, and that's the song that really gets you into it. Just a really good flow, really good lyricism. Every song has good lyricism. Every single song has good lyricism on it, but that one really brings you around. The standouts for me, though, are going to be the songs with great features. That being Overcomer. Probably my favorite song on this album by far, featuring West Side Gun. West Side Gun is probably my best favorite verse. Oh, he kills it. Just the way you know how West Side Gun goes, "Hey yo," and he's, "All we do is slang dope." I love that. I thought that was great. Fubu. That's a great song coming in with Conway. Again, more Griselda out here. And then finally getting to Upside Down. That one having Benny the Butcher coming all the way through. Again, Benny the Butcher. I love his music. I thought that was a great track. Let's see. Black Savage has some great features with Sci-Hi the Prince and T.I. I thought they really stood out on that track. But overall, Royce is doing a great job on this album. Again, like I said, didn't care for it that much the first time I listened to it. Came back to it and enjoyed it so much more. Let's say this. The first time I listened to it, it was probably like a 7.5 out of 10. And so to me, that's a disappointment. But coming back around and enjoying it more is just the fact that, okay, I realize, okay, this isn't going to be Book of Ryan level. Closer to an 8 out of 10. That's what I'm going with on this one, an 8 out of 10. I got to mention it. Royce, why'd you have to say the anti-vaxxer lines? I mean, one throwaway bar, sure, but you said it a couple of times. Specifically on a song that I actually like, Tricked. I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. You're talking about not trusting America. I understand that black people have a reason not to trust the medical system in America specifically, the healthcare system, excuse me, but not a reason to trust the government, not the healthcare system, none of that. I understand that. I understand having a chip on your shoulder and all that. You deserve, like, you have that right because of what you've been through. But come on, man, there's too much science behind it. Like, oh man. But that's not enough to ruin an album. I don't even take points off for that. I just think it's funny and everyone has to talk about it if they're going to do a review for this project. But overall, yeah, very solid project, very good lyricism, very good points all throughout, but I don't think that it follows a theme enough, per se. Like, to call it the allegory and then not follow a theme extremely closely, you know, that just doesn't fit right in my mind, and I've heard a couple other people say that, so, you know, overall still solid, very solid 8 out of 10. Probably going to be in contention for an honorable mention spot depending on how the year goes. Based on who has said is going to be releasing, probably won't make my top 10, but we'll see from here. I might even do a top 20. I don't know. Probably try to go a little bit harder this year compared to last year. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to this other review, which is Hulvey's Broken Hearted. Don't know who Hulvey is. He is the newest artist signed to Reach Records. That's right, 116. And he came out earlier, like late 2019, with his project The Prelude, which was like 5 songs in 10 minutes. Just some solid bars on there, some solid hype tracks, nothing crazy, just like a, hey, this is me. This one comes out, and it's actually more of a project. Granted, it's only 6 songs and 20 minutes long, but he really comes out here with some more bars and way more introspection. Coming out right away with the song Damascus, which, if you don't know what Damascus is, obviously that's the road that Saul was on. You know, Saul was a Jew who hunted down Christians. God struck him with blindness, said, you know, basically told him to follow him. He regains his sight. God changes his name to Paul, and he becomes one of the most devout Christians and one of the most devout writers in Christian history. He's an amazing follower of Jesus, and that's just kind of what Hulvey's talking about here. How, you know, he's down on himself. He's not where he wants to be. He's not following the path that God wants him to, and then boom. You know, he's like, I'm tired of going through the motions. Boom, I need to follow what you say. The world said college, got specifically a line that I love a lot. Obviously, I'm in college, but, you know, he says, the world said college, God said no, the world said stop, Hulvey, God said go. Thought that was a great line, and then he follows it up with, only got one life, but we live it like it's two. What if we could see it from a bird's eye view? Oh, it's just a good point. And he follows that up with his song that was released on the summer 2019 collab project by Reach Records, Motions, which is just a really good song. Again, talking about going through the motions in life and not really doing what you're meant to do. Other songs on here, Cold Water, a little bit slower. Probably my least favorite out of all the songs on here, but still a lot of great points. Again, following along the same path line of this entire project. If I give it all, one of my favorite songs and one of the more heartfelt songs. where he's talking about giving everything to God. Same points being made on everything. And then again on Anchor, where he says, God, you're my anchor, you're my rock, you're what I rely on. I thought there were a lot of great beats on this project. I thought this was a really, really enjoyable project. Again, only 20 minutes long. Because of that, the theme can't be super expanded upon, but it's not that hard of a theme to understand, so it doesn't really take that long to break it down the way he does, and I think it's super relatable, especially if you are a Christian, but you don't even have to be a Christian. Just someone who's going through a hard time, someone who feels like, the world's telling you to do one thing, but you're called to do something else, whether you believe it's God calling you to do that or just destiny, whatever you want to believe in. Obviously, I believe it's God, but you can relate to it regardless, I believe. I think this is a very good project, and gives me high hopes for it. More of what he has to come. I think Reach Records has done a great job signing great artists such as 1K Few, What Up RG. I'm looking forward to see what Wande puts out with her first project. And again, they still have their older artists such as Tripley, KB, Andy, Lecrae. I don't want to leave anyone out of there. Tadashi, still killing it. Galvi, kind of in that newer range, but he's been around for a while too. Everyone they've got there has been killing it lately. There's not an artist who I actually dislike. Probably my least favorite for solo music is Tadashi. That's just, I don't know. I feel like he's not the greatest solo artist, but not trashing him at all. I think he has put out some solid projects as well. His name just isn't out there as much. He kind of has that older, like Bun B, UGK vibe that I very much enjoy. I love UGK, but it doesn't fit as well with what's going on within that movement and what's going on. I'm kind of getting off track here, though. Regardless, very solid project by Holvey. Broken Heart, 8 out of 10. Loved it. Listen to it so much. Again, it's only 20 minutes and 6 tracks, so it's very easy to just listen to that thing over and over, and that's what I've been doing. So that being said, that's all I've got for y'all. The other projects that dropped were just bad. Don't feel like talking about them too much. I mean, by this point, y'all don't care either. You probably don't even care about this. I figured I'd drop this just to let y'all know I'm still active, and I've got more stuff coming. I'm getting back to it. I'm finally caught up. I'm actually going on spring break this week. Not really taking a vacation, just taking time off from school, so I will be putting out videos this coming week. That's all I got for you. I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and sub. Make sure to hit the bell next to my name for notifications for when I post another video. Share this so your friends can get into it and enjoy it as well. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will hit y'all up next time.